Did you know that food and drinks make up a large percentage of wedding costs? From the jollof rice and small chops to Chinese and exotic cuisines, you want to treat your guests to the best, mouth-watering menu that would put a smile on their faces. And with the right catering service, you can do just that.
My name is Inimoga Faraday Olayinka. I'm the CEO of Eldorado's Meals. Eldorado's Meals is a catering company, and we deal with both indoor and outdoor catering for weddings, etc.
My name is Hope Mwachuku and I'm the producer. How important is it to have a caterer / food at my wedding? Is that even a question? I feel like it's very, very important because the reason why most people go for weddings is actually to just go and eat. Because after you see the bride and you see the groom, what next? To eat and to party. So I think food is actually very super important at weddings.
That's very important. Though. I'm a Yoruba guy, so at Yoruba weddings like that, it's very important, honestly, because I don't even know how to explain it, but you can't have a wedding without food. It's not complete without food.
Food is very important. There's a popular saying that a meeting without jollof rice is just a gathering. Or a wedding without jollof rice is not even a wedding. It's just a meeting or a gathering. So food is very important. Very, very important in this part of the world.
Food catering is very important in an event because trust me, once the food is bad, if it's a wedding party, the bride and the groom will be sad because the guest obviously would complain to them and their wedding will obviously be ruined when you're hearing complaints that your guests were poorly fed or the food was really bad. So you can never overemphasize the importance of catering in any event, especially weddings, because people come to weddings with the hope of, oh yeah, I'm going to have party jollof rice, I'm going to have a nicely plated food. I'm going to have fun and also, enjoy the wedding party. So basically, food catering is very important.
My name is Shola Fumioine. I'm Senior Channel Manager for MTV Base Africa. What are the things I look out for when hiring a caterer? I mean, maybe not for wedding, but for maybe other occasions like naming ceremonies and stuff. What you want to look out for is what's their track record? What sort of meals do they want to perform? Do they want to do for you? Are they able to handle the crowd? So it's different if you are, catering for 100 people, then catering for 1,000 people, 1,200 people, 2,000 people. So it's all about looking for those and looking for the fact that you don't want a caterer that is great at Amala to want to prepare Chinese for you, so you have to choose.
First is their quality, then secondly is timing is important as well, then thirdly is their service. I mean their delivery, how are the dishes presented, how are they attending to your guests, the flow of the service and so there are all these factors are very, very important, and the communication between the caterers or the waiters and the guests too is very important. You must make sure every guest feels at home.
What should couples look at when they're trying to hire like an event caterer? I think the first thing first is I think they should look at the previous work of the caterer, just so that you can have that trust. You can build that trust with you, because I feel like the work would flow and the event would work well if the bride and the groom, or I call them clients, when they actually trust the caterer to ensure that, okay, yes, this caterer can, feed our guests and also do the right thing. And then number two, I think they should look at the food presentation, because I feel like the food should be well plated. The food should look good even before they taste it. So they should look at how the food is being presented. Number two, I think they should look at the staffs. Are they well groomed? I can't imagine somebody that is not well groomed or somebody that is smelling coming to serve me food. And that is why you should ensure that the servers are smelling really good. They look well groomed. They are not dirty. They have face masks on. They have hand gloves on as well. And they're very polite too as well. the way they hand over the food to the guest as well is also very, very important. So I feel all those factors, and then you look at, when I say trust, there are some caterers that who bring food. I've seen on Instagram where some caterers bring food to the event, and then there are a lot of people that have not been fed in the hall, and then they're carrying the food back. I think that's very wrong. And that is why when you're trying to look for an event planner and event caterer, you need to look for somebody that is trustworthy, somebody that would serve or would make sure that all your guests are being served, someone that is not, a caterer that is not ordering meats under the table, or a caterer that will say there's rice but there's no meat. Do you understand? But meanwhile, there's meat underneath the table. Trust me, you don't want to end up with a caterer like that. So that's where trust comes in. You need to look for a caterer that has, let me say, the fear of God, to ensure that all your guests are satisfied. And trust me, at Eldorado as well, we don't order food and we don't do any of that, yeah.
One thing that can make or break a wedding, it's the food. And it's no secret that Nigerians love good food and parties. So, with proper planning and the right catering service, you can have delicacies tailored to suit your guests' needs. Till next time, it's still wedding on a budget.